It's CCSD Today with your host, Erica Taylor. This week, get an inside look at the 2015 Administrators Meeting. Hear from the new superintendent, Dr. Jarita Postlethwaite. And take a peek at this year's Hootie and the Blowfish Homegrown Roundup. CCSD Today. We'll be right back.
I'm Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I'm Julia Ormond.
I'm Machen Amick.
And I'm Rachel Boston.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer will claim over 39,000 lives this year. But that won't be me. Or me.
I won't let that be me.
The end of breast cancer starts with me.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Go to mylifetime.com to get informed and involved.
Brought to you by Cruise Chevy. You've got a friend in the car business.
We are committed and we are unified through our service, our vision, and our absolute unwavering commitment to the kids of Charleston County.
It was absolutely inspirational. It was a great opportunity for the leaders of this district to gather, to hear their new leaders' thoughts and direction for the future. I think it's a great way to start the school year.
So we're here at the School of the Arts for the Back to School Administrators Countywide Meeting, and standing with me is Mr. Tony Lewis, who's Vice Chair of the District 20 Board. We've been so happy to have our board members support all that we do. Mr. Lewis, tell me what your thoughts are about the meeting today.
Well, I think it was very informative, very collaborative, and we're building a relationship which going to benefit 48,500 all scholars, as I would like to say. Because we have to get on the right track because it's all about them.
Processes always have to sort of be in a cycle of change, and as long as it's change for good, which it looks like it is right now, that's where we want to be.
Today is a day of new beginnings, a new chapter for our district. I'm excited with our new superintendent. And just to see the new staff of CCSD is a new and refreshing feeling, and I'm really excited about that.
Well, the first thing we want to do is we want children to be excited. We want them to be excited. We want them to be engaged. We want them to really want to come to school. And so some of the things we always have planned for our learners is building connections with them, giving them access to amazing opportunities, and really helping them and supporting them and helping them find out where they fit.
I know our future really is our children. I believe it. It's who we are. And without a great education, we can't change our trajectory. We have to educate so that our children can grow and be the leaders that we're proud to lead our great nation into even better things in the future.
We want to make sure that there is rigorous curriculum for all students, making sure that we expose our students to the 21st century programs like STEM and STEAM, and making sure that kids have an opportunity to really interact out in the community and be a part of society. And the next thing is really engage parents and engage community and make sure that those individuals have a hand and have a say in our school for a better Charleston.
We thought today's theme should be coming together as one for our teachers and our students. That really is key, and we know that only through unity can we make the difference needed to change the lives of children.
We come to this enterprise as a mosaic of all kinds of people and places and cultures. It's important that we unify and strengthen our determination and resolve to serve all of our children. Our diversity is a strength. The unity is the way we come together.
Kiowa Cares represents a really unique way and an organized way for folks who live here on Kiowa to connect, partner, and help those who live in our neighborhood, which includes Johns and Wadmalaw Island.
And the idea was that many, many people who live on Kiowa very generously work as individuals in the community. But we felt as a community association, we needed to do more in a unified way to be good neighbors. And out of that came the idea of Kiowa Cares.
They brought volunteers, but most of all, they brought love. they showed love and they said, we want to be a good neighbor, and they have been a good neighbor to me and to this community.
Kiowa Cares quickly jumped on board and was really excited about the idea of supporting the local farmers and supporting the Johns Island community as well.
We're excited about the partnership, and we are in constant communication, updating them on things that we are working on, areas where I continue to see improvement, I share with them. And so it's like we are in tune, working together, one common goal, and it's all beginning to come together.
What it means to me to be a part of Kiowa Cares is I'm able to do things I wouldn't normally have done on my own. I get the sense of community when I work with them.
We're trying to put good people in touch with organizations that could use their help.
The law firm of Young Clement Rivers has been serving the Charleston Lowcountry since 1968. All of the lawyers of Young Clement Rivers are proud to be partners with the Charleston County School District. We are convinced that the hard work of the school district employees and staff prepares our young people to face the challenges of the future. We look forward to continuing our partnership and in helping the school district to meet its standard of excellence.
Dr. Postlethwaite has everything in common with all of you. At heart, she loves to teach. At heart, she loves to help children change their future for the better. She loves to imagine Jasmine, the precious child we just saw that I got to be with the torch yesterday. She loves to imagine Jasmine with a happy, successful, accomplished life. And the same for the 48,500 other Jasmines in your collective care as we begin this school year. She loves the opportunity to challenge, do everything possible to enhance this year for them and chart that course, that compass so perfectly for their future. She, like you, is a leader and has the responsibility of captaining her ship as you do. The ship of the destiny of those 48,500 children. Those students and their future are in your hands, your capable hands, and they're in the capable hands of the new captain of our ship, Charleston County Schools. I'm pleased with you to welcome our superintendent, Dr. Jarita Postlethwaite. Thank you very much.
There's a lot that brings us together this morning. One of the most important things that we're united on, though, is in our vision of what we together can do for our children. We can think about the importance of vision if we consider this story of a noted biologist who took caterpillars and he lined them one right behind the other around the rim of a bowl. Near that bowl, he set a tray of mulberry leaves, supposedly that species of caterpillar's favorite food. Then he went back and he nudged one of the caterpillars forward. It began moving round and round the rim of the bowl, and all the caterpillars followed for 3 days and nights until they all died. We can learn 3 lessons from that experiment. First of all, the caterpillars followed a leader who lacked a vision of what they needed to thrive. Secondly, they were so busy, they confused activity with progress. And third, because they lacked vision and weren't able to discern the difference between doing lots of work and making progress, they missed the miracle of metamorphosis. We don't want to miss the miracle of metamorphosis for our children. We want to think carefully about where we want to go and how we'll get there. If we were to articulate a vision for our children, it might go something like this. We want our children to know what courage is. We want them to know what is noble and what is base. We want them to know what deserves to be loved and what deserves to be defended. We want them to know the difference between ambition and greed, loyalty and servitude, liberty and license. We want them to know how mountains are made and that for almost every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. We want them to know about subjects and predicates, isosceles triangles and ellipses. We want them to know where the Amazon flows, what the First Amendment means. We want them to know about the Donner Party and slavery, Shylock, Hercules, and Abigail Adams. We want them to know where Ethiopia is and why there was once a Berlin Wall. We want them to know how a poem works, how a plant works, and what, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride, means. We want them to know the place of the Milky Way and the miracle of DNA and the unfolding of the universe. We want them to know about the Convention of 1787, and we also want them to know about the conventions of good behavior. We want them to know what the Sistine Chapel looks like, what good music sounds like, and what it takes to be emotionally healthy and physically fit. We want them to be able to come together and collaborate in solving meaningful problems that make a difference for themselves, for their employers, for their community, and for the lives of others. It isn't until we bring all of our children to such high levels of accomplishment that we've met our role of delivering in America equity, justice, and human dignity. It's that vision that brings us together. What holds us together is our commitment. We are united by our commitment to serve kids. We have to think very, very carefully about what it is that will work to bring all of our children to high levels of learning. Teachers are masters of understanding with a fine-grained intuition and knowledge where kids are getting hung up, and their job is to respond in ways that keep kids moving forward, almost like a GPS system. Every quarter in this system, we're going to pause. We're going to see where the progress every child has made during that quarter, the progress every teacher has made during that quarter, the progress every school has made during the quarter, the progress the district has made during the quarter, and we're going to respond where needed to make the changes we need to make to ensure that we keep the pathways open and we keep kids moving forward on them. That's going to take us a little bit of time to learn to do, but it's what we absolutely have to do if we're committed to kids. Leaders choose to keep their eye on the long game. They choose to concentrate, focus on the vision. They choose to commit when it's inconvenient and not at all what they wanted for themselves. And they choose to serve. They make the choice to inconvenience themselves for others. It's really an honor to be with all of you
all of you who have made this commitment to kids, who've made this commitment to Charleston County and the greater communities within it.
Kids learn it at their own pace, to remediate on their own, see their own results, celebrate their successes right there.
I think it's easier for me to do things like online, like it captures my attention better than like doing it in books.
It's just made it easy. It is. It's made it easy, and the kids like it.
There are a lot of pictures. Sometimes it can be really funny, and some stories are make-believe.
I would never have believed that we would be a school that would be fully, implementing technology in every classroom. So we did it, and it's due to McGraw-Hill.
Some problems are tough. Reaching your customers shouldn't be. Blue Wave and Comcast have the creative edge to make you stand out from the crowd and connect with your customers. Whether you need a commercial for television, video for your website, or a custom-made website, we are the easy solution for every advertising problem.
I'm Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I'm Julia Ormond.
I'm Machen Amick. And I'm Rachel Boston.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer will claim over 39,000 lives this year, but that won't be me or me.
I won't let that be me.
The end of breast cancer starts with me.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Go to mylifetime.com to get informed and involved.
Brought to you by Cruise Subaru of Charleston. You've got a friend in the car business.
I think, we were all raised to give back, but we just really saw the need more than anything else. It came from, when we started Homegrown and we asked a bunch of teachers, if they could have anything right now, what would they have? And they all said school supplies. That was shocking. Yeah. We were just thinking, let's do this and see what happens. And so we did it just thinking we'd do it in 1 year, but, we thought we'd do MAM, 1 year, and we thought we'd do Homegrown 1 year, and everybody else still doing it all. So, right. It's just, you do something good, and when it keeps working, you keep doing it.
It's a very meaningful thing for that first day for them to arrive equipped, and so we're just trying to make that happen. It's a community project. We have our name on it, and we do what we can, but there's a ton of people out in the community making this happen, vendors, volunteers here at the high school, and drivers. There's tons of people that make it happen. So it's really the community pitching in to help the community.
A situation like the roundup here today, you're seeing direct effect on kids, and I think that makes us feel really good.
What you do is amazing. Thank you so much on behalf of everyone in the school system.
I'm Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I'm Julia Ormond.
I'm Machen Amick. And I'm Rachel Boston.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer will claim over 39,000 lives this year, but that won't be me or me.
I won't let that be me.
The end of breast cancer starts with me.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Go to mylifetime.com to get informed and involved.
Locally sponsored by Ford. Ford is in the race for the cure.
The law firm of Young Clement Rivers has been serving the Charleston Low Country since 1968. All of the lawyers of Young Clement Rivers are proud to be partners with the Charleston County School District. We're convinced that the hard work of the school district employees and staff prepares our young people to face the challenges of the future. We look forward to continuing our partnership and in helping the school district to meet its standard of excellence.
Here's a question for you. What does this look like? It may look like a blank screen, but it's really an opportunity for you to reach your customers. With a great television commercial, video for your website, or website design, Comcast and Blue Wave Productions can create the right message to get you noticed. Call today and take the opportunity to make your business stand out from the crowd.